Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back. Today is Tuesday, and today here on Unique Inspirations, we are smiling, we are happy. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. Um, I'm kind of like I have giggles on the inside because um, I just got off the when right before I got on to go live. I was talking with my good friend Dean from the Hermit's Corner, and I tell you, me and that boy can go on and on and on. And then I look and I was like, "Oh my God, friend! Oh my God, I have to go live." It's so excuse me. So, anyways, I hope everybody is having a good Tuesday. I am, but anyways, today I really just wanted to do some boundaries, to go over boundaries, because I think sometimes we actually forget, hey, Shaylee, I love and miss you too. Um, but we actually just pretty much forget, of setting boundaries up for ourselves. And then people around us don't know that we have boundaries. And so it's just a big mess. So just don't, some people just don't even respect your boundaries, put it like that. So just for people that, that are coming in, or just people that don't know what I'm speaking of tonight, is boundaries. And boundaries is basically where one thing ends and another begins. Or it could be vice versa, where one thing begins and where the other one ends. Boundaries also will allow you individual to show their, I guess, themselves, about their own established identity. So basically, you're letting people know who you are, and what boundaries that can be consisted of, where they're going to go. But anyways, while being your friend or boyfriend or employer or whoever it is. So anyways, that's what, for me, and I think for other people would understand that as boundaries. Boundaries does not have to only be, guys, like job related. It's all about personal space as well. You might have boundaries that, that you're only gonna that you set for your children. I'm gonna give you this boundary, meaning, if I tell you, you can only watch, YouTube between 5:30 and 7:30, you're setting boundaries, and then you're setting boundaries when you say, hey guys, I love y'all, we've been friends for years, but please do not call my house after 10 p.m. That's also setting boundaries. So I think people kind of get a drift of what boundaries are now. So by just saying that, guys, we forget that we have our own personal space, our own our own area, territory, whatever you want to call it. It's yours. But the way I feel about it is, it's also like being sacred, because if you're not setting boundaries, or anything has boundaries, it's just saying it'll be whatever. Anything goes. If you like anything goes, then you don't have to set boundaries. But holding yourself accountable and everything else, you have to have boundaries. You can't expect for people to, you know exactly, like, oh, well, you know what, I better not call Trina after 10, or I'm gonna call Trina. Because if they call me after 10, they should know, like, oh my gosh, I can't. That's her boundary cutoff, which they're really not going to think of it like that. But what I'm saying is boundaries. Call me before 10. Y'all know in real life that's not true. Y'all call me whenever y'all want to call me, but you get the drift. Anyways, y'all. So the beginning of that whole boundaries thing probably didn't make any sense, or, it was probably a little confusing the way I explained it. But hey, unique inspirations. I mean, I want to inspire you to set boundaries, and it came out just a little bit different. So it's unique, it is. But anyways, guys, kind of going back to what kind of boundaries you set for yourself. Some people have really high boundaries that's kind of like, uh, I don't think I can even probably be her friend or his friend, because those boundaries are either too high for me, or it's not something in my lifestyle, or whatever. So whatever the case may be, always put yourself first. Put boundaries, make boundaries for yourself, you know, and do it do it to make sure that people are not walking over you, and it's not something that you have to become accustomed to. You have boundaries because these are things of how you personally feel on things, and how you're not going to allow, you are going to allow. You get the drip. So at the Hermit's Corner here in our chat, he says there is also a point to hold someone at fault for some things innocent without setting clear boundaries first, which is true. I do agree with you. Excuse me. I do agree with you, the Hermit's Corner, Dean, because if I don't know, and that's what I was saying at the beginning, if I don't know what your boundaries are, you can't hold me accountable until I know. And once I know and I step over that boundary, then you can hold me accountable. But till then, we should be able to discuss it and talk about it, versus going and saying, "Oh, that you stepped over my boundary." Well, hell, how am I supposed to know I stepped over your boundary when I can't even say anything to you about it? So how are we going to know what's boundaries? And those things do need to be, when you find yourself in situations where you know that you're going to be close with somebody, your employee, or whatever, anybody that you're going to be close with, you need to you need to have them acknowledge your boundaries right from the beginning. Because if you don't have them acknowledge those boundaries from the beginning, it's going to be a mess. And then when something goes down the road, it's going to be like, well, I didn't know that. Well, hell, how was I supposed to know that? Because you never said nothing. So, that's how I feel on that tip. So, y'all, tonight, I know it's not close night, but obviously, y'all can actually clearly see that I had no boundaries when it came to me dressing. I got my little cute leopard print hat with my little beads on there. And I have my little striped shirt. It's a little thin t shirt. And it's actually peach. My lighting is so bad, but either way, it's peach. And then I have my little brown, I forgot what they call these, but so I was not thinking of boundaries, when I was getting on Unique Inspirations, because guess what? On Unique Inspirations, there's no boundaries. Just stay respectful for you and me. Okay, so hi, Anna Banana. Welcome. So tonight I was just basically talking about little boundaries. If you missed the beginning, you're more than welcome to go back to watch it. But basically, we all have to set some boundaries for ourselves, not only in our personal lives, and, but in our professional lives too. So I was laughing because it's like, y'all know, Anna Banana, you've seen me on Coffee Talk millions of times. So, like, I just come on here sometimes just looking like anything. But that's what I love about me. And that's what I love about my channel. You know what I mean? So, guys, don't think like in order for you to have friends and whatever, you don't have to be, just be you. So I'm being me in the comfort of my home. I refuse to go in there and put on makeup, y'all. I will not be put. I don't wear makeup like that. So yeah, and I work from home, so I'm not gonna just go in there and just throw on cute clothes to get on YouTube and help inspire people. Because to me, that would be partially fake. Because that wouldn't be me. I'm sorry, that would not be me. But now, y'all, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna get on here one day and look halfway presentable, you know. But anyways, so as y'all will notice, this is my favorite hat. So going back to boundaries, as we were supposed to have been talking about class, you know. Anyways, no, guys, I think everybody holds an entitlement somewhere. I know they say nobody owes you nothing. Somebody, we owe entitlements somewhere. Don't nobody owe y'all nothing. Don't nobody owe y'all nothing. You sure about that? Nobody ain't got no entitlements nowhere. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what my entitlement is. Myself. You are entitled to yourself. And that's why you set boundaries. You're not gonna let people just walk over you and do whatever. Whatever you don't like, don't let people feel like they can do that to you. Whatever you choose not to eat between 5 and 8 o'clock, don't make nobody think that you have to eat between those hours. You're setting boundaries for you. What makes you comfortable? You know, some people don't like going to big grocery stores because they might have anxiety. So they don't like being around a lot of people. So they have to set boundaries for themselves to say, if I know I have this anxiety being around people, I don't need to go to the grocery store between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. because I know during the week, those are the busiest times after I get off work. So that's setting another type of boundary as well. You know, not only think about yourself when you're setting some boundaries, be a little bit respectful and think about other people when you setting your boundaries too. People don't ever think of boundaries like that because everybody's too busy, entitled to themselves, and that's okay. But tonight here on Unique Inspirations, you have learned when you are setting boundaries, not only set boundaries for yourself, but set boundaries that can help other people because you are great. You are wonderful. You are powerful. So you can do those things and know how to do it well. So don't let just anybody tell y'all anything. Don't let people tell you the truth. Hell, some of us don't even know what the truth. I don't have all the truths. Y'all know I ain't got all the truths because I ain't perfect. Every night that we're here, that I come live, y'all go hear stuff that I've talked about the past and see y'all will start seeing how things in life connect and how powerful you are. Because I'm not gonna stop until everybody realizes just how special you are. So, anyways, hi Marcia, welcome. You have to go back and catch the beginning, but I think you will actually like that. But I'm so happy that you got to join me tonight, Marcia. Welcome. And the Hermit's Corner says sometimes we just gotta love those type people from a distance if they hurt without communicating. Sometimes focus on our special selves. And you're right. I mean, You're not going to always have people that's going to respect your boundaries. You're not. You're not going to always have that. So please, let's not think because you have boundaries that everybody's going to respect your boundaries, because that's just not the way that it is. Oh, Marsha, baby. This is, you'll see this hat a lot. You will see this hat a lot. It's one of my favorite go-tos. It keeps me warm, and we'll talk about that here in a moment, Miss Marsha, because I want people to know that everybody ain't respecting your boundaries. People can't even show respect. Showing respect, that's a whole nother topic, y'all. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But I am throwing it out there that people don't respect your boundaries because they don't respect you. Oh, Hermes Corona, you are so funny. He says that's called I didn't do my hair. And y'all know what? He is so right. That's why I said she's gonna see this hat a lot. And sometimes I do it, but I just kind of just hide the hat, hide my hair under the hat, because I either have it twisted up or something and I haven't like poofed it out or whatever. But I don't know. Like, he knows me, and so yeah, I don't do my hair like that often. But the more I keep my hands out of my head, the faster it'll grow. So yes, but it's not covered all day, y'all. It does breathe. Um, Anna Banana says we have to respect our own boundaries, not allow others to overstep. And you are right. Don't be having people or allowing people. And when you see that people are starting to do that, you need to talk to them about it. And then once you talk to them about it, guess what? They do it again, then they that there's no more. For me, it's, you just really said fuck you know. So yes, Anna Banana, you are right. And so what you say, Marsha, you says you wear many hats and bands. Oh, you know what? I was almost considering to get sister locks, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready, Marsha. I'm not. And I got to be ready, because I'm still one of those people, like sometimes, like the majority of the time, the hermit at the hermit, he'll tell you most of the time it's big and it's out and it's not combed or whatever. So I enjoy and embrace the natural. And then sometimes it's like, you know what? I want to get a blowout. Like, I've only had one, but it's like, man, if I want to straighten it myself, even here at home, I can do it. So that's why sometimes I'm like, oh my goodness, like, do I really want to start doing the locks? But sometimes I'm gonna keep thinking about it, because I mean, and some people wear them so cute. So keep rocking them sister locks, girl. And hopefully I'll get to see a picture, Marsha, of what they look like on you. I bet you they're beautiful. And you look rocking in them, girl, looking good, stepping in them sister locks. Well, the Hermit's Corner says relationships are like basketball games. To him, three strikes and you're out. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's setting a boundary. You set a boundary right there. You're saying, look, I'm only going to give you 3 times to fuck up with me. And once you have messed up those 3 times, you're out, you know? And make sure that when you're telling people about your boundaries, that you stick to your boundaries. Because if you don't stick to your boundaries, they're going to think that they can keep on doing it and keep on doing it and keep on doing it. And then when you start acting a fool because you've just been very kind hearted, or not saying being naive, but you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. But then when you bust that bubble and you start acting crazy, then it's like, oh shit, why you acting like that? They ready to run then. So yeah, make sure you that's holding yourself accountable. Y'all, we talked about that last night. Holding yourself accountable. So it's once again, you need to hold yourself accountable. If you say that this is how your boundaries is going to fall, this is how you need to do it. You don't need to be just saying, oh well, because I'm going to tell you too, people around you going to be looking. You tell me 3 strikes you out, and then you get told James it's 4 strikes you out. Then you told Susie it's 15 strikes you out. We gonna wonder why some of these people still hanging around, because and then you just go look like a fool. I hate to say it, and I don't like to call people no fools or say they're because people aren't what they do. It's what they do. It does not define who they are on the outside. So I don't know what a fool look like, but acting as a fool, crazy, whatever y'all want that to be. Um, don't y'all. Mm-mm. Because I will act a fool, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. So if I say, "Hey, 3 strikes you out," it's hey, 3 strikes you out. And that's for everybody. So don't and because the other people around you are looking. How serious can we take her or him? Marsha, what you say? Yes, Marsha. Some people don't understand the definition of boundaries, the word boundaries. And Marcia, that's why I kind of broke it down at the beginning for them, to let them know it's a beginning to the end or an end to the beginning. And then it also puts out there who you are. When you have boundaries, that also lets people know who you are and what you're about. Not technically who you are, because you get the drift. I'm not going to y'all. It's not to technically say, oh, they know who you are because you got boundaries. No, but you understand what type of person they are and what they stand for and so forth. So that's what I mean on that note. Because I don't want my words to get twisted, because y'all know how it can be sometimes. Anyways, and then she says, a fool can be in a race point blank. Okay, okay. Let me read that again for her. A fool can be any race. Mm-hmm. Boom. Okay. Now, that would say it. Oh, Marsha. 68, Marsha. She will soon to be Marsha, when is your birthday? You're gonna definitely have to be, I'm gonna have to be on. And if I'm not on that day, I will make sure that I'm on so I can sing you happy birthday. I have everybody in the chat singing happy birthday. Oh, that is wonderful. Now, Marsha, being honest with you, I'm gonna hope and pray that I can remember March 4th. Wait, March 4th. Something else goes on March 4th, I believe. But March 4th, Marsha. No, I can't. I cannot sing. But you know what? For tonight's topic, I don't have a boundary. I don't have a boundary on singing, Marsha, because I don't know a tune. I try. I really be trying. But one day y'all will hear me humming or catching me singing a tune or something. But yes. But I'm gonna really remember March 4th, because I'm gonna be on here to sing you happy birthday, and I'm gonna sing it anyways, even if you don't even show up. You can't sing either. But you know what? I love to do it. Why is it that we love doing what we know we can't do? Why? Because that's a part of us, y'all. That is so part of us, and it's awesome. Like what my mama used to say, the bad comes with the good. Okay, so we have to remember that. The bad comes with the good. You're not gonna always have that perfect banana. You're not gonna have that perfect grapes. You're not gonna, because we ain't always gonna have these perfect bodies. I wish I could say I'm gonna look, in my mind and my spirit and all that, I'm gonna be beautiful forever. But if I could say I wish I could have this outer flesh look beautiful forever, y'all know I'll be lying. But you know what? In the eyes of somebody, this old flesh one day is gonna still look good to somebody. So can we get some praise and some snapping, some something? Okay. Anyways, guys, yeah, boundaries have, man, if you guys are just coming in, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Come on, guys. Anyway, so whoever who just walking in, coming in, chatting in, just know we're talking about boundaries. And I hope that in your personal and professional life that you have set boundaries, because if you don't set boundaries, you will come across incidents like myself. I didn't have work boundaries, and that fucked me up. I wanted to do everything for these people. I was that on time employee. I wanted to make sure everybody worked beside, including mine, that was done and was done correctly. I was that employee that was the yes, 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 yes. But god damn it, because I ain't have no boundaries, it fucked me up. I'm keeping it real. Yes, y'all. It's called work stress. So when they say take care of yourself, fuck what's going on at work for a minute, worry about yourself, do just that. Just do that. Yes. So let's see. Felicia, hey, sister. She got on here. Is she real serious right now? Y'all, my sister just really got on my live chat to tell me to call her or when I'm done. She doing going back to whatever she's doing. So she said when I'm done. So it ain't an emergency, because if it was an emergency, she would have definitely told me it was an emergency. But y'all, okay, thank you so much. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Ah. Yeah, Marsha, she is serious. Oh, she say she been here. So, well, okay, but Sissa, y'all, I call her Sissa. If I'm sitting here doing my live, I'm probably not gonna be on this phone. Half the time, I don't even know where it's at. But anyways, guys, it's a very good thing that you guys understand the drift of having boundaries. And if you don't have the drift or understanding what your boundaries are, please put them in the chat. Put it in the chat, put it in comments, put it somewhere, because even if you have a question like, Trina, I had a question on X, Y, and Z, because on boundaries, I'm this type of person. What do you think? And I would really try to give you my best advice. Now, let's not get it twisted. I am not a therapist. I am not a licensed counselor, none of that. I am just, an inspirational person, and I love to try now, now, mind you, I think on both sides of the fence. I'm not just that black or white. I'm the gray area too, because you have to always look on both sides of whatever's going on, whatever the situation may be, whatever you might be eating. I don't go just say because you told me you fell because your shoes came untied, but did you tie them in the first place? Yes, ma'am, I tied my shoelaces and they came undone. Okay, so when you noticed that your shoelace was undone, did you happen to get back down there to lace it back up? No, because I was going to walk across the park first. Okay, well then boom, you should have did that. If you saw it before you went across to the park, then you should have did it before you. Y'all get the drift. Y'all get the drift. So I like to look at both sides, and then, hopefully you'll find the way of making your own decision, because sometimes we have to think about things. So just for anybody, Marcia says, I understand boundaries big time, and I can sense if someone does not want me into their boundaries very quickly. Marcia, you and I see eye to eye on that, because you could just feel the vibe. I mean, you just feel it, and some people could just give you a look and you just know, like, you just like, oh, well, this ain't gonna work here, so got to go. So yeah, Marcia, definitely get you on that one. Anna Banana says, I like walking the fence. It keeps me out of trouble, assuming something out of emotional content. You're right, Anna. Excuse me, y'all. Sometimes you just kind of, you have to. You just got to walk it, because you don't know. You want to hear what's going on both sides of that fence, because, and hopefully both, if you're walking it and you can actually hear it on both sides of that fence, because some people can come up with some stuff. So we have to kind of use our own judgment, but yet we have to also understand those individuals. So yes, Anna Banana, you are very true. Hey Ron, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. But yeah, so guys, just make sure you set your boundaries. I didn't want to stay on here long, but I just wanted to let y'all know something positive tonight. You guys, are worth every penny that you put into yourself. And I don't mean 1 cent, and don't take it all hurtful, but you deserve everything great that you put into yourself. Okay? Maybe that's what I should have said at first. But just know that you are important. Set boundaries. Don't let nobody go over your boundaries, because this is you. This is your life. And like I said, while you're setting boundaries for yourself, there are also some boundaries that you can set for other people. Okay? So let that sink in. There are boundaries you can set for other people. And it's just out of being just courtesy, being respectful, showing love. But I enjoyed you guys tonight. I know it's a short one, but tonight's gonna is it's been a long day, guys. I worked all day today, mommy today. So basically I'm back at work. So y'all, we'll probably do it 45 minutes to an hour and a half. And then if I have guests on here, of course it's gonna run. But I just really appreciate you guys coming out. I hope that some of these inspirational words tonight was able to touch you and you're able to share it with somebody. And I hope y'all are working on y'all's homework that I've given for the week. And that was to think about something that you are worthy of and work on it all week long, because you are worthy. So, but guys, thank you so much for tonight. Many blessings and prayers for you all, that y'all have a safe and blessed night. Stay healthy, and we will. Yeah, Stacy, I'm sorry, but I'll be back on tomorrow. But make sure you hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, you like, and you share. So thank you guys. Much love.